Cure? It should be around here. Alex scanned the area for testicle plums! For a field of testicle plums that he needed to cure Platinum. Ah! This sweet smell! Here they are! So these are testicle plums? I've never seen something like this before. Alex plucked a pair of round and saggy plums from a nearby tree and showed them to his wives. Well, by attaching them to his crotch for a little bit as a joke. They look like regular plums. Maybe a bit more flaccid. They taste pretty much the same as well. This fruit has been selectively bred by the famous Dr. Tickle, a native of this region. So that's where the name comes from. Alex grabbed the plums from their stem and dangled them both in front of Platinum's eyes. Try squeezing them as hard as you can. Okay, like this. Great. Yeah! The plum screamed! Grab. That sounds very painful. I'm not sure why, but I'm seriously disgusted. Come on, girls, there's no way a bunch of plums could talk, actually. That sound is simply caused by the sudden escape of the air contained in the fruits. No, it only sounds like you're screaming in agony. It's just your imagination. Here, let me eat one. Alex removed one of the plums from his stem and tossed the fruit in his mouth. See, you make the same sound even while you're munching on them. Now it sounds like Alex is the one screaming in pain. They're incredibly sweet. We could dry some and store them for the cold season. Prunes are sticky for grannies. Platinum doesn't like them. I'll make some plum jam for you then. That sounds tasty. I'd like to try some as well. Yay! Plum jam! Alex obtained the testicle plums needed to completely eradicate Platinum's godly lap disorder. God damn! They don't look like testicles, they look like butt cheeks! Anyways, moving on, we gotta explore this whole place. Animal girl? We already had this. That's a hut in there. Anyways, there's supposed to be a heart in here that I saw from downstairs. Well, what's up here? Where am I going? Okay, what's in here? Trees, purple stuff. North Kakuriyo, South Tsuchiya. I'll get back in here a little bit later. Oh, what's in there? Oh my lord. I'll use Medica on you. Yeah, now I can pick up the blade. What's in here? Where am I going? Platinum. It's a new one! Gee! Platinum has been staring at Yuragi since the end of the last battle. Is something get the matter, Platinum? They also develop balls just like Kana? Platinum, what's a hag? Sure, come here. Yuragi opened her arms and watched the blonde girl gleefully fly into her chest. Yeah! Platinum, please stop moving your head like that. My boobies. What a heartwarming scene. It's always so lovely seeing my wives get along. Platinum continued smearing her face against Yuragi's chest with a satisfied grin. My girl. Here, that's enough. We really need to continue towards the next city. No! Platinum doesn't want to. Please, I hope it's gonna be called the mommy milker's disease. Please. Huh? But, No, 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 no. But I want to bury her face into Iraqi's boobies for the rest of her life. Wah! Let me give you a hand, Yuragi. Here, Platna, you can hug me a bit if you want. Oh, no. No! Kana did some nothing special. But that one's big boobies. Boobies! Ugh. Something feels off here. I mean, I am the first one who do want to motorboat Jiraki's boobies for the rest of his life. But still. Yeah, right. I do have expected this kind of behavior from you, but not from Platinum. I better stay here, Symptom. Let's head to the closest hospice so I can take a look at her. Hiraki! It's like if Platinum licks your boobies. That's very indecent and a big no-no. Finally! Platinum had contracted new disease due to the hero syndrome. Anyways, where are we heading? Chest! Freezing laser! Goodbye, Group Medica. And hello, Freezing Laser. Gets a freezing laser at one enemy, deals 400% damage. Ice element attribute, the strongest spell for ice loving spell users. Damn. That's good. That's good. X experience. Freezing laser. What did the city use that? Freeze and cut. Gotcha. There we go, then she goes. Where are we going? Thanks, Canos. Delicious, delicious Canos. You said it looks very elegant, but you already have one at home. Right. Where am I going? Where am I going? I love exploring, but where am I going? Chest! Heart! Envy! So what you gonna give? 100% damage far versus Gal monsters. Channel the power of Envy to attack one foe. Deals 100% damage. Strike against Gal monsters. Not that much is slimier than me. Now, do you care about that? Karagi? Nah, I honestly can't think of a reason why would you want. Unless you're open to more kink plays. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, heart! Charles! The group stopped to take a break because Charlotte was struggling to keep her eyes open. You okay, Charles? Well, staying up all night to read that book wasn't exactly the smartest idea. I won't say that I told you, but I totally did.
そうね。特に体力勝負な冒険中は露骨に響いてくるわ。はあ、そろそろ私も無理が効かない年になってきたのかしら。
You just needed to take better care of yourself. You've been running on sheer willpower for a while now. That can't be good for your health.
旦那様がお医者様ってのも考えものね。
Yar? I guess. Either way, you need to get some rest.
了解。休憩中はおとなしく睡眠をとることにするわ。
Alright.
肩、貸してもらってもいいかしら。
I don't mind. Sure, my body is all yours to begin with. Yar.
持つべきものは優しい旦那様ね。お言葉に甘えて少しだけ休ませてもらう。
Yar. Charlotte rested her head on her lowered shoulder and closed her eyes. Good night, Charles. A couple of seconds later... The archaeologist's girl had quickly fallen into a deep and peaceful sleep. I'm surprised that she's out cold, sitting like this. She must have been incredibly tired. Whoops, let's try not to wake her up. That said... Like I get her sleeping face from so close. She sure is a total knockout. Charles had somewhat of a wild personality, but her face exuded an oddly smart look. Her mature feminine features gave her a strangely innocent appearance while she slept. They say that Aaron looks like an angel when sleeping, but it's not every day that I get to see my wife so relaxed. It's kinda cute. Should I? I'm sure that she wouldn't get mad if I kissed her, but still. Do it.
Do it. よく寝た。おはよう、アレク。
Did we do it? Good morning, Charles.
私が寝ている間、何かした？
I must admit that I thought about it, but then I dropped the idea.
あら、そうなの？別にいいかなって思ってたのに。
Hey, you were sleeping so peaceful that I didn't want to risk waking you up.
そういえばそうでした。アレク意外とそういうとこは真面目よね。
What can I say? I love my wife. What's with the look? I mean, I love it.
思わずだらしなくにやけてしまった顔。愛されるって気持ちがいいものね。ありがとう、旦那様。
Thank you. Charlotte woke up looking a lot more cheerful than before. I'm glad.
慎重なのはいいことよ。
Oh, it was her fourth one. We skipped 2 and 3. There's a exclamation mark in there. Now we have to go all the way back. Guerrilla tactics for Charles. Higher chances to surprise the enemy increases the chance of priority battles. Do not confuse with guerrilla tactics. Right, I won't. Don't worry. I got you, game. Anyways, what's in here? And what's down there? Heart!
アレクさん、そろそろ起きてください。
Yuraki approached her husband to rouse him from an unplanned nap during a break. Sorry, I guess we'll asleep.
はい、気持ちよさそうだったので少し起こすの躊躇しましたが。
Thanks. Alex raises a hand on his wife's head, but Yuraki quickly took a step back in surprise. Huh? You don't like headpats?
あ、いえ、逆です。アレクさんの手が乗せられた瞬間、頭にピリッと電気が走って私、アレクさんに頭を撫でられるの好きかもしれません。
I'm here, baby girl. That's perfect then. I like petting your head as well. Pet.
頭の先がジンジンしてなんだかすっごく照れますね。
Yuragi looked like she could melt at any second from the touch of the man she loved. Cute. Honestly, it makes me happy to see she likes it so much. What a cutie you are. Pet.
私、今なんだかとっても嬉しいです。
You do better be. I am happy too. Alright, enough patting for today. Never mind. Here comes some more, right? What?
いえ、なんでもないんです。そろそろ行きましょうか。
Alex studied his wife's expression and then extended the hand to pat her head some more. Ah, and done. The young knight suddenly dropped his fingers from Yoragi's hair. Bet. That for real this time.
そろそろ行きますか?
Bet. She's just like a puppy. Okay, let's run. Let's run for real this time.
おい、そろそろ行くぞ.
No! Alex continued panicking like you said until they were both satisfied. God.
どうかな
Which
さい
one
ま
was
した
that?
か?
Okay, was tent. Experience.
大丈夫だ、問題ない.
Here comes the new disease. Maybe? Kano. Okay, it's a relapse.
これが僕のステータスなら
Oh!
何か用かしら?
I'll give you this! Anybody else is lacking? Yo, you're lacking. You're good. A month ago for Yoragi. Wait. Yeah, thanks. Yes. Wow, it's the famous mountain Fuji! Looks like a booby. Clark's tallest mountain has been one of its symbols since its very foundation. The area around is well known for its abundance of fresh water and overall fertility. I always wanted to see Mountain Fuji with my own eyes. But there's nothing around here. I do have expected to see a village or two. This area used to be densely populated during Clark's colonization, but today it's just a tourist attraction. It was even designated as a World Heritage Site, so it's mostly visited by hikers and climbers. But yeah, it must have been full of towns and people back in the day. Seeing it so empty is a little weird. Really? I think that Mountain Fuji looks best like this, surrounded by this lush environment. Did you know that the legendary Resurrection Spring was said to be located somewhere around here? According to a local story, Clark's pioneers exploited it so much that they exhausted it. The Resurrection Spring? Did it bring dead people back to life? Nah, it's just a legend. But who knows? Maybe the old settlers really believed that it had that power. Lame. Still, several ancient texts say that the mountain's miraculous waters reinvigorated whoever drank them. Mountain Fuji must have helped countless people with its abundant resources back in the day. Exactly. It's the towering symbol of Clark's fertility. And the locals haven't forgotten the depth of this mountain. It's no wonder that they decided to do all they could to preserve the area. I guess you could say that Mountain Fuji is finally done with a life of hard work, and is now enjoying its retirement. After seeing it with my own eyes, I totally get why the Clarkians love this mountain so much. Alex and his wives gazed at the majestic peak towering in front of them. 49 out of 103. Looks like a cake. Okay, other than the booby, it kind of looks like a cake. Or a pudding, to be precise. Alright, Mass Manica, everybody. There we go. You're found it! It's a tree of Pochui peach apples! Alex spotted the huge tree with many cylindrical containers sprouting from its massive branches. So these are the famous Fuji pineapples? Peach apples? Alex, why are they canned? Yuraki approached one of the lower branches and looked at a colorful tin can dangling from its end. Is that anime? That's just how they look. Some fruits grow inside grains or shells, but these grow in cans! How convenient! How does that even work? I have no idea. Anyway, let's grab a can close to the expiration date. It would be a real waste otherwise. For some reason I always end up buying the products that's up and just put on the shelves. I really shouldn't do that. Here, this one looks pretty good. Let's see, where did I put my trusty can opener? I do even have a can opener with you. Well, how else would we have picnics? Alex opened the can and took out a slice of fruit covered in a thick, sweet-looking syrup. Oh, wow, it's so sweet. Goody. Zoinks! Alex, I want to try some. Pull up in the chew. Wait, I thought I was the patient who had to intake a proper amount of vitamin C. Hey, no worries. Here, you can have a can each. Let me open them for you. Wowie! It's so sweet! It's even emerged on a big apple. I know about it. I'll take that syrup and... Alright, that was a good snack. Let's go back to the closet's task spice and... Wait! Please let me eat one more can! Just one more! Nom 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 nom. I could keep drinking the syrup forever. I just want to bathe in it. Girls, you're going to strip the tree bare at this rate. Alex obtained the Pochui peach apple needed to completely eradicate Kano's imperial cold. Awesome! If only it was just nice convenient in the real world. God damn it. Yes. Alex and his wives came across a group of soldiers safely lined up in a row. God damn it! Excuse me? What are you doing? Would you like to pass from here? We're training in preparation for the war with Asimov, of course. But like, you're not doing anything. We're taking care of the final preparations for an expedition to a frozen wasteland. Please understand. Oh! So that means that it's Christmas behind the cave? In this entrance? But you look ready to go. We need to get more firewood to make sure we keep warm. Let's look for some. It doesn't look like they're listening. Let's come back once you've inevitably called their expedition off. Alex and his wife turned around with exasperated looks on their faces. God damn it. Moving on. We still haven't done with exploring this place. We still need to find something for Amias as well. Unless it's in the Christmas land. Give me a rare can game. Ooh? Found them! Look at all these rock lamps! Ooh! We got something for one of the girls! Alex pressed down and collected a bunch of shells from the ground. Wowie! There's so many! Just get some and let's go back to the closet's hospice. Wait! You need to be careful when choosing which ones to pick. You could even end up with a bad case of food poisoning if you harvest the wrong clam. Really? Yeah. Try looking for big and fresh ones. But they all look the same? Alex picked up a clam from the ground and spent a good 5 minutes examining it. Alright, this one is fine. Now we just need 99 more. The young doctor gently opened the shell of the next mollusk with a knife and examined its condition. Hey! I never saw a raw clam from so close. They're disgusting. But they're delicious? Here, let me just put some wine gar on this one. And it's ready to be eaten. Goody. I love the thick and robust flavor. Aren't you girls eating yours? I'll eat mine after properly grilling it, thank you. I'm a bit scared that it will hurt my tummy. So, I'd rather cook it first. But that doesn't like. How do you look inside? At least one is honest. What a waste. It tastes so good raw. Alex obtained the raw clam needed to completely eradicate Kano's foreign syndrome.
いただいておこう。
Free down! One more to go. Which is in the Christmas region. And we can't reach that yet. Ooh! Could this be? What? Are we passing through a famous location? Or something? Yes, that's right. This is hell. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. What was that? A quote from a famous book. I didn't know that Charles liked fantasy stories like those as well. I'm a little happy. Look, it's not my fault! The name of this place really is hell. I'm not making it up. That doesn't sound like a very reassuring name. This area used to be full of especially dangerous monsters. The first pioneers decided to call it hell because of the countless dangers it held. Ah, I remember reading about this place at the Sentinel Academy. It was so dangerous that people said no one could ever get out of it alive. And that's why the abandon hope all ye who enter here quote has always been linked to it. It must have been a truly terrifying place. But there aren't any monsters around now. That's because they migrated to other areas over the course of several centuries. I've heard that the area is now used as a picnic spot by couples and big families. Apparently it's always full of kids playing around during weekends. He changed his name as well. What was it again? Ah, right. Green Heaven Picnic Area. It sucks. Even hell can become heaven if you wait long enough. No one would want to have a picnic in a place called hell, after all. I would. Alex and his girls decided to take a short break in the Green Heaven Picnic Area and have a quick snack. Reward!
聖母様のご加護ですね。
300,000 gold, personal nerves, poison immunity.
診察
No one has free space. Ah, god damn it. Oh, treat that.
さ
Yep.
すがだな。これが僕のス
Alright,
テータ
moving
スだ。
on. Chest.
聖母様のご加護です
Unleash power for Katos. 4 plus attack and defense buff. Uses 4 BP. Do we have any?
装備の
Yep.
確認は大事。
But how
これ
much
が
does it
僕の
cost?
スキルだ。
1. Count forward 1's determination. Poison recovery. Attack and defense buff plus 4. Chest size plus 1 centimeter. Sadly, chest size reverts back after battle. I want to see if it actually does increase the chest a little. So, and increase our power, because why not?
頑張ります。
Unleash power.
忍者パワ
I can't tell! God damn it! Alright, Kanos, it's time to unleash your power.
ー来なさ
By using Rupture.
い。その走行は無意味だ。お怪我はないです。
Very good. I'm gonna check if her chest size decreased in the editing. Anyways. Kakuriyo. Cat. That's definitely for both. I am going to Kakuriyo. I want to explore this place a little bit.
敵の気配が濃いな。
Oh, heart! Oh, enemy!
よーいしょ。いいものが入っているといいな。
Wait, let's fatter. 30 plus evasion. Let's give it the readable bit.
お兄ちゃん、
Oh, 3.
気持ちよかった。
Oh, by the way, I didn't read the description of this. Leave the poison to me, but take care of the wounds yourself. Road. Holding it makes your body feel lighter, helping you dodge enemy attacks. Alright. Heart!
あれこお兄ちゃん。
Blitz! Yep, this is Alex. I'm over here. The group had sat for a short rest and Platna rushed to her husband to give him a hug. Hello.
アレくん、ちょっといい？今、カノとも相談していたんだけど、この後のルートのこと。
I'm a bit busy.
この道が通れなくなるかもとのことだ。だから行くなら急いだ方がいいかも。
Oh, alright.
ただ、もう通行止めかもしれないらしくて、できればどこかで情報を得た方が効率的かも。
Okay, but they better get to it then.
まあどういくかアレクに任せるが、なんだそれ。
Platinum was dangling mid-air with both arms steadily wrapped around Alex's leg. Cat jaggedly popped out her cheeks like she had a bone to pick with someone. Platinum?
アレクお兄ちゃんが取られちゃって拗ねてるのよね。プラチナがそんな顔するなんて珍しい。拗ねてないもん。
Yes, you are. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you or anything.
そんなわがままを許容するんじゃない。こっちは真面目な話をしてるんだから。
だって頭なでなで途中だったんだもん。
そんなこと。
頭なでれば機嫌治るんじゃない？ねえプラチナ。うん、治るよ。
I'm a bit worried out that's all it takes to calm me down, but alright. Your wish is my command, Platinum. Bet. The blonde girl cheered up in a split second.
よーし、私もしてあげましょう。なでなでなでなで。
それじゃあ僕もしようかな。なでなで。
Hey, you're John in this fun too! Bet. Everyone rubbed their hands all over Platina's head. Yeah, Platina quickly broke into a smile from ear to ear.
ああ、それで話を戻すと、この近くに行商人がいるらしいの。その人を探して話を聞いた方が手っ取り早いかも。なでなで。
なんなら僕一人で散策してこようか。多分その方が時間はかからないぞ。なでなで。
Now let's sit together. And they'd be worried sick knowing that you're on your own. Nada. Yui!
皆さんで何か楽しそうなことしてますね。
Oh, that's a classic old padding Platina.
みんなが頭撫でてくれてるの。
Becky joined in the fun with the rest of her family.
どうかなさいましたか？
Good. Oh, for the lift. I want to fill out the gaps for Charles. By
敵
the
の
way,
気配が濃いな。
Alex and his wives came across a group of sentries neatly lined up in a row. Excuse me, what are you doing here? We can't pass if you keep blocking our way like this, like a little bitch. We're training in preparation for the war with Asimov, of course. But you're like, just standing there. We're training our balance. Our sadness could decide the fate of the war. Please, understand! Yep, these guys have never fought a single battle in their lives. Let's not bother them. They'll eventually get tired. We can come back later. Alex and his wife turned around with exasperated looks on their faces.
なんか嫌な予感がするわね。
And that's it. They explored everything. Might as well get into the battle. Anyways, let's go inside. Kakuriyo. It was a large city built around the harbor that connected Clark with Red Cross. It's full of wooden buildings, just like in Utsushima. You could see that this is Clark's front door. No wonder it's full of carriages speeding around. It's very peaceful around here. That's probably because the ferries coming from Red Cross have stopped sailing. We would have been taking one to the royal capital if things worked out differently. Red Cross can wait. I do rather make sure that Ixtab can't continue with their plans here. Yep, and once we have stopped this war, we'll finally have our own ship. The ferries would resume sailing as well, I guess. Yep, anyway, let's take a look around the city for now. Platina saw a very yummy chestnut cake in that shop. The nearby pumpkin cake looked tastier. Sounds like my wives have been tempted by the local delicacies. The cherry blossoms in Utsushima were lovely, but the autumnal colors here are very pretty as well. Yeah, taking a dip in one of the local hot springs while enjoying the scenery must be a great experience. But so, weird. I was expecting for Yuraki to get hooked on Kakuriyo's food. neither sides. Oh! Did you know that your sex break ball pair agrees there? Oh! Well then. Alex! Look at that solid billet! It looks great! Well, let's place it and break it back to left hand. Good idea. But could look around for some local ingredients to use at home. That's all I got to make your cooking even more delicious. I'm eating so much lately. Okay, I should take this chance to spread some pat at Kakuriyo's famous hot springs. Look! They're doing hot spring yoga right there! Let's see. From what I remember, Clarkian noblemen schedule important meetings in the morning. We should see the count after having lunch. We can enjoy ourselves until then. Sure, no worries. Let's take a look around town then. Alex and his wife succumbed to the local temptations and decided to take a stroll through the city. I'm so full. I ended up overeating again. The beer compote was really yummy. My Lithuanian hunger increased the moment I had compote. Salmon sushi is the best sushi. But that's some local ingredients to bring back home. I should buy a few snacks from my grandson the others too. Boot! The ship suddenly announced its arrival at Kakuriyo's port with a loud blast of its horn. Once again, I did not nail it. I thought that the travel ban was still up. Maybe it's a cargo boat transporting essential goods from continent to continent. Or the vessel of some important noble. Alex! The man coming up that ship it's... Where? Where? Huh? If it isn't Alex and his girls! Alex turned around and spotted John waving at him from the nearby pier. Hey, bud! What a coincidence! I didn't expect to see you here. I guess that friends with common interests like us tend to travel to the same places. Well, Clarkian girls are real beauties. Wait! Forget about that! Fuck Playboy, you okay? What? Oh, a report about the incident that happened in White Castle? Oh no, that was pretty crazy. I almost peed myself when I heard what happened. That wasn't what I... I've read of the king, I believe. I'm glad to see you seem to get along well. Chancellor Epity. It's this woman again. There's definitely something weird with her. I mean, she's got a pair of gigantic boobs and thighs, but she's not getting me excited at all. Is it because I know she's one of Ixtab's members? I mean, you didn't react in any weird way when you saw Andy. And so, called her sexy and stuff, even when you found out that she's a part of the Ixtab. It has been a while, my dear Lady Kano. I heard you have been traveling all around the world. Are you sure it is wise to leave your land without its ruler for so long? Yeah, well, about that. Left hand is way too peaceful. There's never anything to do there. Hiragi is always busy though. I hope she's not a part of the Ixtab. Please no. Oh, but I've heard that Enda, my rebellious younger sister, gave you much trouble recently. Please allow me to thank you for taking care of her. I knew it! You're not even trying to hide it anymore! You really are with Ixtab! Hand off your weapons! You're in the presence of the king! A whole unit of armored sentries surrounded Kana at the very instant she reached for her blades. Kano. Sorry. Should have known better. However, you have publicly admitted that your Enda's sister, Kubi, now was one of Ixtab's members. You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Epity. Talk my way out of what exactly? Is being one of Ixtab's members a sin of some sort? But Ixtab is an organization of evil terrorists who are spreading fatal diseases around the world. That is simply a rumor without any evidence. Do you have solid proof of that? Or could it be? Is there a law that makes a woman guilty of the actions of her younger sister? But we don't know the truth. Next time, think twice before accusing the Chancellor over a simple rumor. Your image may suffer from it. That is true. Apologies, that was rude of me. Kinda gave a stiff bow her body while still grasping on the hilts of her blades. More importantly, Playboy, tell your man to stand down. Alex approached his friend with both hands raised up in the air. The sentries pointed their weapons at him, but the king quickly raised a hand to show that he expected no harm. He's good. He's a friend. Hey, can we have a quick chat? Privately, where no one can hear us? Wow, it sounds that dirty! Sure! Empathy. Is that okay with you? Of course, Your Majesty. We still have time. Please enjoy a long chat with your friend and his wives. Look at her, acting like she's untouchable. Alex grabbed John's arm and pulled him away from his retinue. Listen up. It's not only that woman. Palos and Hamlin are also dangerous individuals. The young doctor decided that it was time to warn his friend about the madman surrounding him. Oh, that's what you wanted to talk about? It's okay. I already know about Ixtab. Huh? I never saw them commit any crime. But yeah, it's easy to tell that they're not decent people. And you're hanging around with them despite knowing that? Of course! What do you mean, of course? Look, it's simple. It's because... well... it's because nobody really needs me. John smiled at his friend with a resigned expression. You should know that my court and I hold no authority whatsoever. Oh, don't get me wrong! It's not like I want it! I'm just a pawn that's being kept alive by the system because I carried the Hollow Knight's blood. That's about it. Pawn or not, the king is the king. Ah yes, the symbol of humanity's cohesion, the title of king. It doesn't even have to be me, really. I'm an easily replaceable tool. That's why I can't do anything. After all, a tool can't choose the people who use it. That's not true. Mr. Flank Playboy, you're a human just like us. Yep, Flank Playboy guy. You're completely useless, but you're a person. Jeez, Flat. You don't miss your words like at all, as per usual. I'm not sure that's the proper way to address a king, but yeah, you're not a tool. Your wives are so nice, Alex. Wait, did I just hit my popular face? Hey, this isn't the time to joke around. Are you seriously okay with how things are right now? I don't have a choice on that. I was born to bear this title. I can only enjoy life in my own way. Even if I were to distance myself from Empathy and her bunch, I do just become a tool in the hands of the Duchesses. But Rona and the others aren't like the... Their households used my ancestors and our blood as a fancy reward to be passed around. I doubt that their children are any different. I do rather not become a golden goose ready to be bartered. Man, it's weird hearing you talk about serious stuff. Your Majesty, you're surrounded by extremely dangerous people. But if you don't mind that, I guess we can't force you into doing anything about that. Hey, at least I can assure you that Ixtab didn't gain anything by joining my court. So don't worry about that. I doubt you're gonna be able to take advantage of their positions. Yeah, I get that their titles don't give them any power. Which makes us wonder why they decided to join your court in the first place. It's probably because the duchesses can't interfere with the internal affairs of the royal court. Also, it's an excellent way to create new contacts with the aristocracy. Paulus used his role as the captain of the royal sentries to approach the Simopian nobles after all. Pretty sure he would have done that even without using his title, since he's so strong. Good point. Rather, his position is making it easier for us to track him down. Honestly, I can't think of a single advantage he may have gained by receiving the title of captain. Maybe it's simply a matter of money? The Duchess has checked how he spends his money. He's got a few weird habits, but it's nothing suspicious. Talking about money, where are you getting all the gold that you're offering for the horror statues? According to Rona, the rewards are coming straight from the royal family's coffers. Still, 3 billion gold for one statue is a bit. Hey, the horror statues are cool. I've been so into that stuff that I ended up taking an interest in them. Do you think that Ixtab could be after the power of the Holy Knight carried in my blood? And you seriously think you're carrying something as amazing as that? No, but the man can dream. I mean, awakening something like that would make me crazy popular with the ladies. Typical John. Anyway, I don't know what Ixtab's planning, but I wanna do my job as a tool and let myself be used. It's not like I can say no to Epidy's tits anyway. Hey, no worries. If that's how you want to live your life, we won't say a thing. However, once we've gathered enough evidence about what they're doing, we're going to make them pay for all the chaos they spread around the world. Yeah, and I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. Well, it's not like I could, even if I wanted to. Let's leave it at that then. Anyway, what are you doing here in Clark? We rushed over because Paolo said he do found a horror statue. Red Cross isn't that far, so... Is it the one we saw in Yash? Shh! No. So that's it? Just because of the statue? Yeah. I've heard she found it in an abandoned mine somewhere near the town of Yomi. Alright. Sorry that we bothered you then. It's fine. And thanks for worrying about me, but... So, I'm only at the girls, you know. Being kind to me won't get you in my pants. Shut up! I know. Look, it's just... You can't sit on my hands while knowing that those guys are using you. Thanks for that thought, I guess. Pardon the intrusion, my liege. It is almost time. Gotcha. See you some other time, Alex. I'm gonna go see the horror statue now. John reunited with his retinue and left Kakuriyo. Looks like the flunk playboy has completely accepted his fate. He's like a bird in a cage. That playboy's... I mean, it's true that the past dukes stripped John's family of all its power. I guess they were scared that one of the previous kings could abuse his authority and become a tyrant. It's a really pitiful situation. They took away all his power and now they're ready to make him dance to their tune whenever they need him. We have no choice but to leave him be for now. Still, Moram and Diana met their tragic ends because of Ixtab. I wouldn't want to see him end in the same way. Yeah, we've got to find solid proof pointing to Ixtab's involvement in these epidemics. I'll wipe them out completely. It won't be easy, but I'm sure we will get our chance. And let's not forget that Rona is preparing a plan to take care of them once and for all. We don't know what their goal may be, but if Ixtab wants this war to happen, they'll stop it at all costs. Yeah, let's follow all their plans one by one, and we can start with the problem at hand. Alright then, Let's go see the Count here in Kakuriyo and ask him to sign the bill. I think it should be relatively free now. Alex and his wife asked a local where the Count lived and headed to his mansion. In the next episode, though, I kind of been recording for almost 2 hours, but I'm gonna be splitting into 2 different parts. So I'm gonna take my leave for now and ask you to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment. Oh, that's here too. And I'll see you in another episode real soon.